Hey, welcome to the Driven to Compete channel. If this is your first time on the channel, please hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all my latest videos. Hey, my name's Sean, and today's project is going to be one more little tweak to my 2015 Mustang with the Roush package. We're going to be modifying the spoiler today, and my assistant for today is going to be Boosted Tag. Assistant. Yes, my lovely Boosted Tag. So what are we working on? Well, I have it behind me here, so let's just change this around. So we're going to be adding a spoiler extension to the back of the Roush. To do so, we're going to have to drill. We're going to be using a rivet nut. So we're going to put that on the back of here, and I really think it's going to look cool once we're all done. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to have you join us as we go through this adventure together. Okay, so this is basically what it's going to look like. It's a mock-up. We're going to have to mark and drill it, but what it is the two pieces. This piece here is going to be black, glossy black. This piece here will be clear, and it's supposed to accent or follow the lines of the car. So as you can see, maybe you can't from here. If you pull that centerpiece out, and I will do that right now for you, it matches from behind. You can kind of see the shape of the spoiler and how it's cut. The lip kind of matches that. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to measure it out. Make sure we're even on both sides here and over here. And then we're going to go ahead and mark the holes, drill, and do the rivet nuts. So there it is in a nutshell. No instructions as always, but we'll figure it out. So we started by finding center line. What we did was we took the distance between here and over here, and we split that in half. And that line represents the center. We verified it because it lines exactly up with the camera here. So what we did then is we went ahead and we're going to have to move these slightly, but we're going to put tape where we want to mark the holes to drill for the spoiler, and then we'll show drilling those here in a minute. But at least you know how to find the center line to start lining it all up.
We mark with tape so that we don't have to actually mark the spoiler in case we make mistakes. Yeah. You can always pull the tape bag off and correct your mistake. Whereas if you mark the spoiler wrong, now you got a permanent mark there. So
okay, so we went ahead, we got what we thought where we thought it needed to be at. Jim held it. I marked it with a Sharpie. Then we went ahead and we took measurements, like from here to the center of the hole on this side compared to this side over here, and vice versa, and they're pretty darn close. I'm going to back up here so you can see it better. You can kind of see where we're going to have to drill, and we're not tight against the paint, by the way, either. We did bring it up a little bit. Jim suggested that we bring it up just a tad so we don't have to worry about rubbing.
Yeah, we don't want to wear the paint away over time with any vibrations or anything stupid.
The plan is drill it, right? Make sure it all bolts up correctly, and then we're going to take it back apart, and I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to have it wrapped glossy black, unless we like the way it looks when we take it apart here.
Yeah.
Or put it together, I'm sorry. Yep. All right, so we're trying to determine, this is what the rivet nut looks like. So I have had this for quite a while. It's in metric and standard. That should tell you what size they are. So we're going to try going into a smaller one first, which is what, 3/8?
Yep.
And if that doesn't work, we'll drill it out to 25/64 and make that work. So that's how we determine, because again, there's no instructions. So that's how we determine what size drill bit we need to drill the hole to be able to use the rivet nut. So with that said, we're going to grab our drill bit kit here and our drill, and we're going to show you the next steps. You're going to pull the bits now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say the other way to do it is to hold the freaking bit right up to the rivet nut.
Yeah, you're right, but sometimes people don't like to do that.
Like this.
Yep, got to do it that way.
Yep. So you can tell if it's going to be right or not. There's a little tiny bit of gap, so I know that's a tiny bit big.
Let me zoom in there.
Probably perfect.
That is probably perfect. What size is that?
Let's see. 25/64.
Okay.
So there you go.
So do we want to do that first, or do you want to try 3/8?
We might try 3/8 just to see if it's a little, if it'll go in.
Okay.
Because sometimes a bit will hog a hole out just a hair bigger.
I don't disagree with you a bit. All right, so there we have it.
But we're going to step it up to that, I think. Drill some pilot holes and go bigger and bigger. So.
Okay.
Or even a step bit.
Sounds like a plan. Let's grab a battery pack and our drill, and we'll go to town.
Yep.
Okay, so we went ahead and we drilled. Jimmy left the pleasure to me. So we drilled an 1/8 of an inch pilot hole in the center, and then we're gonna go through and we'll drilled out the 3/8, and then we're gonna try to put the rivet nut in. So let me back up here so you can see it better. So, to answer your question, yes, I probably puckered on each of these drills. And I probably will continue to pucker until this project's done. But
I'll do it. I'll just wham
just
them
another.
right in there.
Honestly, you have to look at it this way. It's just a car, right? Right, Jim? It's just another car project we're doing.
It's a Mustang, really.
Yeah, it's just a Mustang.
Yeah, it's just a Mustang.
Just a Mustang. Yep. So we're going to use a step bit to go ahead and make the hole larger. And, basically, the second mark here is 3/8, which is identical. A third?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead and show that again so they can see that. We're going to go ahead and...
same size.
Yep.
3/8.
We're going to go in there, make that larger, and then...
Step bits are a little safer on plastic because sometimes these big bits will grab into the plastic and want to shoot through the other side of what your project is.
It's a very thin... I don't want to say it's super thin, but it's definitely a lightweight spoiler.
Yeah, we don't want to...
Yeah. Okay, so we went ahead and I enlarged those, and then we took the 25/64 bit, and we did have to go to that size from a 3/8. It takes barely anything off. Like literally, that's all it takes off when it goes around. And we're ready now. We're going to pull the tape off and go ahead and show them how that fits. Like butter. Look at that. Like butter. All right. So there we have it. Let's go ahead and we'll show you how you do a rivet nut here in a minute.
Okay, I'm filming him so he doesn't just look like some douchebag that doesn't work on his own car, even though he is.
Okay.
So he's going to do this one.
This is your rivet nut. Cool. And basically, you have a thread here, and they have a tool that comes with that you can tighten this. Let me show you that. So they have a wrench here that comes with it that you can use to tighten.
You might as well.
Yeah, you can use to tighten this so it doesn't come loose on you. And basically, set that down, and you take this right here, and you're gonna go counterclockwise.
Reverse thread.
Turn that in there like that, and then you take your rib nut, and you're gonna screw that fast.
That's good.
And we'll back this off a little bit.
A little bit. You don't have to have them touching.
Okay. And we'll pick an easy one to do that's out of the way. So we'll do this here. So you're just going to go in. You're going to apply as much pressure as you can. And you're going to start to squeeze.
Don't go too tight.
I know. That should be pretty good there. Okay. Ease that off.
Yeah.
And you can tell, typically, because of the way that this spoiler indents the spoiler slightly. So you can see it from the side, and you can see an indentation there. I was trying not to let it dent it too much.
Yep.
Can you make that out here?
Yep, I can see it now.
All right. So you don't have to, they're not like a typical rivet where you want to pull it as hard as you can to get it to stop.
It's not meant to pop or anything like that.
Okay.
So we have a couple of them in now. We're going to continue on.
Okay, so we went ahead, and the hardware comes pretty simple. You have between the spoiler and the worker bill extension, you put your rubber spacer, and you run that through from out here. We went ahead and we did that. You want to be careful because your rivet nuts are aluminum. Jim was kind of remind me of that the whole way across. So I'm going to back up here a little bit, and let me see if I can give you a better view. There it is from that side, and we'll spin around here. There it is from the side. That is quite a drastic change.
Yeah.
So we went from basically a 2 to 3 inch spoiler with the Wicker bill design from Roush, right here, to a 5 inch, pretty much even across the board. I love it. Changes the look of the car completely. And that's just one of the projects. Now we're trying to decide, do we wrap this in glossy black or leave it yellow? Like Jim and I were talking about earlier, if I wrap it in glossy black and I get tired of it or don't like it, I can always peel it back off and I'm back to yellow again. So that's probably what we're going to do. But there you have it. I'll put details in the description of the video of where I got it. And you can always give Charles a call and, you know, see if he can hook you up like he did me. So anyway, okay guys, so there you have it. Wicker bill, spoiler extension completed for now. We're going to probably take the back off, pull the spoiler off, and I'm going to go have that wrapped in the next couple days. Put that back on the car in black. It's going to change the look of the car drastically. I'm kind of excited for that. Bad news is my car cover is no longer going to fit, but that's okay. We'll buy another one. With that said, thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the parts to this video to allow you to do this at home yourself. Not everybody's going to have boosted tag here. Look at this. Isn't he beautiful? Look at that. Oh, yeah. What a stud. What a stud. So anyway, thanks for watching again. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the bell. And I hope you have a great day. Driven to compete. Watch, like, subscribe.